Yo, what's up guys? Your boy Chris here of 1980 Something Co. Today I have a very special video. I'm going to be doing some unboxing, unpackaging. I have a ton of packages from Virtual Flea that I have yet to open. I've just been getting them, having them come in, and just throwing them in a big pile in my garage. But now that pile is getting out of hand, and I also ran out of inventory. So it's time to break open those packs and start working on them, seeing what I'm going to keep, seeing what's going to go on the website. And honestly, it's been a couple weeks. I've gotten so many things that I forgot what I got, so I want to just rip open these packages with you guys. So here we go. Alright, so the first thing that we're going to start with is the stuff that I've already taken out of the packages. There is going to be pieces in here that are already open, and then we're going to go into the packages that I have over here, which is a whole nother bag. Here you go. This is all the mail packages. Alright, so first up, this is one that I'm really hyped on. I got this one from AWOL Vintage. This is Gustav Klimt. So if you saw my last video where I'm showing some of my personal pieces, you'll know that I love art tees, and of the art tees, one of my favorite artists is Gustav Klimt. So here's a really dope one on the Wildwood tag. And this tag right here is known for, I feel like they did a lot of merch in museums, and they're known for having like, you know, museum pieces on the shirt. So you'll see a lot of art prints on the Wildwood tags, always really great. I love Wildwood Productions. Really dope Batman. This is really fire. This is Batman and Robin. On the back you got a Mr. Freeze. Anything with Arnold for me is just always gonna be a win, so super hyped on that. Up next we got Superman, Dale Earnhardt. If you watch the Virtual Fleas, you know I'm always sniping those. Love this. Any NASCAR collab with any like pop culture reference is really dope to me. Here's another one. Superman, NASCAR, really good. Superman on the back, I love that back hit, that thing's sick. This is one that may just stay in the personal. It looks like it might fit good too. It's the Kings of Comedy Tour, 98. There you go. Bernie Mac on the front, rest in peace. Steve Harvey, Cedric the Entertainer. I just love the aesthetic of this one. It's got a little bit of like bleach wear on the bottom, but you know me, I love my wear. And this back hit though, Kings of Comedy 98, that thing's insane. This was hanging on the wall in someone's room during the Virtual Flea, and I was like, yo, what's good with that? It's got pretty much like just a bunch of 90s events. And I've had this shirt before in the past, always loved this one. Glad to have it again. I told you about them Superman joints, so there's another one. Superman NASCAR, boom, boom. Art tees, here we go. Starry Night, Van Gogh. That's a banger. Got that one from Body Double Vintage. What's up, Body? Alright, so those are the ones that are already open. Let's get into the ones that I gotta bust some packs open on. So let's do that next. And this next one is from Jacob McCubbin. So hopefully there's something in there. Maybe I'll remember the IG once I open this up. But there you go. So, of course, another Superman joint. I told you, I rock with these very heavily. What else we got here? Ooh, I know who this is. I know who this is off this next piece. The Vintage Returns. Everybody go check this man out. I actually got to know him during the Virtual Flea. Once he won the raffle and became a vendor, I started just going through his Instagram, and I was like, yo, this dude's got crazy heat. This one popped up during the Virtual Flea. It wasn't on his Instagram. It wasn't anywhere teased. On Virtual Flea Day, he threw this up on the live. Had to cop it immediately. Here we go. XL, my size. Woo-hoo. Princess Leia choking out Jabba the Hutt. Classic scene. Insane. Princess Leia in like a freaking bikini choking out Jabba the Hutt. Insane. I could already tell this is gonna fit me perfectly. This is gonna be like my tux. Like, this thing is so clean. I'm just gonna wear this to weddings. Like, this is gonna only be worn for special occasions. You know what I'm saying? This dude right here, he gets. So if you don't know, he jumps up right here. This is when they both get defeated. So this is like kind of like Jabba the Hutt's little minion. I forget this character's name, but he jumps up and grabs his chain when R2-D2 pulls up and zaps him with this little like electric bolt, and he jumps up. So this is like the defeat of these dudes. Insane T. Straight to the personal. Straight to the personal with that one. And more of the Star Wars stuff continues. Stormtrooper, such a good graphic. The Stormtrooper helmet is just so iconic, but you also at the bottom get like the AT walkers, and it's just fire. A little wear on that one. Hyped about that one. I guess I went Star Wars crazy on my dude Jacob, because I also copped this, which is another insane piece that I hope fits, because I've never seen this, and it's the Emperor, aka Senator Palpatine, in the hood, looking crazy and sinister as hell. So good. Just so good. Man, thank you for these, the vintage returns. So we got one pack with already 2 personals in it. Hyped on that. All right, time for the box. I just took a T out the box. Sometimes you need your scissors. And this is from Maxwell. All right, so this is animals. So this is actually a dude that was a vendor during Virtual Flea, but I didn't buy anything off of him. I didn't have a chance to, because he was a vendor who just pretty much had everything up on the website, so I couldn't snipe anything right there on the spot. But he was just like, you know, just go on the website. So by the time I went on the web, I wanted to focus on our live and our conversation and stuff, so I didn't really have a chance to go on the website. When I did, everything was sold, but he said he was going to still send me something just on the love. So let's see what it is. Oh, okay, dope. This is a tee that I actually showed interest on during the live. Beatles just always sells really well for me, and this is one that is in really good condition. So thank you very much for this one, Max. Appreciate that, brother. Hell yeah. Looks like there's more in here, which is crazy. Oh, damn. Yo, Max, this is mad love, bro. Again, he sent this on the house, just like appreciative for everything, you know, being a part of the Flea. This is the, damn, that's crazy. The Peter Max NASCAR. You know, I'm on my NASCAR collabs. I hope you guys can see it. But it's the Peter Max NASCAR collab. That's the back hit. Yo, man, I am like sincerely... I'm like one of the alien toys on Toy Story. Like, I'm eternally grateful, bro. Like, thank you for that, man. You did not have to do that. And there's still more tees in here. Holy shit. Let's see, there's 1, 2 more tees. Everybody go check out Animals Los Angeles, man. Like, this is really cool. He threw a card in there as well. I'm gonna read the card right here with you guys. Yo, this is mad love. Chris, many thanks again for having me in the Virtual Flea. As a token of appreciation for all your hard work, sending you a few teas you had your eye on. Can't wait to be back out at Melrose with you, chopping it up like the old days. Stay safe and be well, brother. Maxwell, Animals Los Angeles. Everybody go check out Animals Los Angeles. I'm gonna put the @ right here at the bottom. Really cool dude. Like, really, I appreciate this. Like, you know, Virtual Flea is about selling teas, and he's throwing some teas my way, and I really do appreciate that. Red pack. This one is from Vintage by Round 2. All right, so a lot of things during the quarantine that, you know, it's a sucky situation that we're all in, having to stay home, you know, miss out on life. You know, I feel bad for, like, people who are in high school and are missing out on prom and stuff, you know? But we have to, I've been trying to look on the bright side, and one thing that I definitely see is, like, the opportunities that have come to light during the quarantine, like Virtual Flea. Virtual Flea would have never been conceived if it wasn't for the quarantine and COVID-19. So I'm always trying to look on the bright side. And one thing for me is, another thing that I find very interesting and, you know, that I'm glad for, and is kind of like the silver lining in this, is the new experiences. I live in LA. I live right outside of Hollywood in the San Fernando Valley. And even though I'm only probably like 20 miles away from Round 2, it's like an hour away from me with all the LA traffic. So I never get to go. But and when I am out there for the Melrose Flea on Sunday, I'm just so pooped at the end of the day that I just want to get home. So I never ever get to make it to one of the coolest stores and just like kind of like the epicenter for everything going on in vintage. So when they started the website, like that was just awesome for me because now I get to get my hands on some really dope round 2 vintage without having to take the trip. So I hope they continue the website even after the COVID-19 madness because I was able to get my hands on a tee that I've been wanting for so long. I don't think it's gonna fit me because I'm an XL. This is a large, but damn, bro. Paul Thomas Anderson Classic Boogie Nights. Boogie Nights. 97 on the little date right there. It's got this little glitter right here. But this is the original title logo right here with the big star on a Danish tag, made in USA, single stitch. This shirt right here is priceless. This is a priceless t-shirt. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this joint. This to me is like getting a Pulp Fiction shirt. Like just films that I really love, amazing pieces of 90s movie making. Really just as a kid, I just remember, seeing pop culture just do like a tornado around certain things like Pulp Fiction. And this is another one right here, Boogie Nights, Mark Wahlberg. So many famous scenes in that film, so many memories of watching that movie the first time, like crazy. Hyped on this one, Boogie Nights. Shout out round 2, vintage for that insane joint. So hyped on that. Oh wait, and there's a note right here. It says, Chris, thank you for being a customer. Just kidding, it's actually the receipt. All right, here we go. Up next, we got, this is from the MVP. This is from the boy, the Virtual Flea MVP, Ralph, aka Cheap Steals. This is another one that's probably gonna stay with your boy. And I've been ordering a lot on, from Virtual Flea and online and stuff, and I've just been throwing all the packages in a big pile in my garage, and waiting for a day to do this video because I wanted to just like see all the things that I bought again and just share in the excitement with you guys. And this is one that if you watch this Virtual Flea, you saw how hyped I got. Because it's one of my favorite movies, the tees are always pretty tax. And this one right here, he hooked it up with a good price, and it's a graphic that I've never seen. And I'm extremely hyped on this Terminator Judgment Day, Terminator 2, the best of the series. Why is it just colorful? Like, this movie is not supposed to be like colorful, but it is. This is colorful. You got Schwarzenegger's face all over it. You got a body pic right here, him looking down on you. And then you get, of course, your date right here, 1991, Carol Co. Pictures. This one is for sure gonna be one that stays in the vault. He said it's a large, but it fits like an XL because it's bigger. I do see it's tagged large. I don't really have any luck with tees that are tagged large, but I'm gonna try to stretch this one out. Man, hyped on that one. Nintendo joggers, bruh. Look at that with just the Nintendo mint colored side hit on the thigh. Paid up for these, but yo, joggers are just always good. It's heating up right now, so I might sit on these. I might keep these. I might put them away for colder weather. Not sure yet, but I definitely had to have my hands on these. I'll throw this bag up. All right, this one. Up next, we have one from Legend Thrifts. So this guy was so good. I did an open live, and this guy just came out of nowhere with just banger after banger. So much so that I had to invite him on to be a guest on the Virtual Flea that following Sunday, and he killed it. I'm gonna save this one for last, but this is crazy. So here we go. We got Jedi, and then it wraps around versus the Sith. So you got Darth Maul on the back, all their quotes. So fire. Excellent condition. Eraserhead dated 2001 with the David Lynch hit there at the bottom. That thing is crazy. Look at that. Fire. All right, and then he had this Virtual Fighter up there. Looks like it's a size medium. Crazy graphic though, one that I've never personally seen. Shit's insane. Single stitch. All right, and this one right here is the Crown Jewel, a shirt that I've been looking for a cool minute. Hopefully it fits. He said it fits bigger. It's a size large. The movie Species. Dude, this movie was so cool to me as a kid, and the girl who was in it was so hot to me. Definitely had an effect on my young body when this movie came out. Forgot what her name is, but that's her right there. Pretty crazy with the spine coming out the back. excellent condition, single stitch. I've been looking for a tee for this movie for a cool minute. They've always been super taxed. My boy Legend had it for the low. Thank you very much for that. Up next, we have another one from the Vintage Returns. So the Vintage Returns had my personals, the ones that you saw earlier. And now, let's see what I got here. Some South Park. And some Seinfeld. And this one right here, so thankful for this. He almost didn't want to let this one go, but I'm glad he did, because of the Seinfeld characters. You see Kramer a lot, you see Seinfeld. Seinfeld's pretty rare too. George is actually probably second most popular as far as merch goes, but you never see Elaine. So when I saw he had the Elaine tee, I had to have it. And super good dude, gave me a great deal on it. And everybody, again, go check out the Vintage Returns. Dude does not play. Up next, here we go. Eddie Galindo. So this is the homie right here. I think this was the Chevron card tee. Again, dude hopped on real quick for a quick little open live that I had during the week. Just random shit. And he hopped on and he had this on there. And this is crazy because I had this toy as a kid. I bought it from the Chevron gas station. It's a little SUV, dude. And the toy has the mud splattered on the side like that. I want to see more of these Chevron cars tees because you don't see them and they're super nostalgic for me at least. Raph had one. Cheap Steels had one dead stock, but he had the red coupe fire one. All right, here we go. Up next, we got a package. In a package, this is from Braulio, and I think he may have been someone again that was on an open live. And yeah, he was on the open. Yeah, he was. I forgot what his at is, but he was on the open live, and he's showing tees, and just happens to pull up this Anakin with Mace Windu. You got Obi-Wan, you got Padme down there at the bottom. Characters that you do not see on the Star Wars tees. So I had to hop on this one. And it's got the crazy back hit. Super fire. You got Yoda on the back too. That's insane, bro. You got Samuel L. Jackson as Mace Windu. You know, grown Anakin. Obi-Wan, McGregor's Obi-Wan. And Natalie Portman's Padme down there at the bottom. This is a good one too. Episode 2, that one battle scene where they're like in the gladiator arena and they're fighting the monsters. Such a good scene, dude. I love that one. All right, this one is again from Ralph, Cheap Steels. Looks like we got a couple tees in here. This is from his first Virtual Flea. I know because I bought this tee there. And look at that, crazy ass Raptor. Love this one. Dead stock too, with the tags. Boy, he also gave me this as a gift. It's the Andy Warhol Elvis mask. So I'm gonna be wearing that when I go to sleep. Definitely needed this because my girl likes to sleep with the light on sometimes, with the night light, and I need pitch black. So I will definitely be using this. I will definitely be posting myself in this. So thank you very much for that, Ralph. Much love. And Ralph, shout out Ralph, Cheap Steels. That man had MVP 2 weeks in a row. So he was a vendor 1 week, then he got voted back, then he got voted back twice. MVP Ralph, his name deserves to be said on this video more than a couple times. Here we go. Up next, bust that open. I forget what it was. This was a trade that we did. Oh, okay, cool, yeah. So I sent him, I forgot what I sent him, but he sent me back the Mr. Freeze. Like I said, anytime you see Arnold Schwarzenegger on the tee, that's the GOAT, bro. That's it. Enough said. All right, up next. All right, and this is a Miro shirt, art tee. Miro. Thank you very much for that one. I forgot who the at is on this one. I think it was an open live that I got that one from. Up next we have something from Vintage Gene. And Vintage Gene, thank you very much for this one, bro. You didn't let me pay for it. Very appreciative. I'm just super on all the Batman graphics right now. Anything DC related. Thank you very much for tossing this one my way. It's an OG Detective Comics graphic on the Stedman. Super hyped on that one. Up next, we got some cards in here. Vintage Gene. Everybody go follow Vintage Gene. All right, up next. This one is from, shit, I just opened it up and didn't even look. 2 HP. I'm hyped on this one. Jerry Springer Ringmaster. So he was on Virtual Flea, and he teased this one saying that it was going to drop it that week, but I was like, yo, can we go ahead and drop that right now? And I caught that up immediately. Anything Jerry Springer is dope to me. Seasons beatings. So if you're not familiar with Jerry Springer, he was a talk show, daytime talk show host, kind of like Oprah, but not like Oprah at all, actually. His guests would always fight, and that's pretty much was like the draw of the show. Was like you just like to watch these people in these crazy situations, living, you know, a hot mess type life, and just catch a fade on stage. Anyway, this is for the movie that they did off the show, raunchy movie, raunchy show. Jerry Springer, though, nobody did that before him, and he's kind of like the pioneer of that kind of like talk show. And he was super loved in the 90s, you know, for being crazy like that. So definitely a shirt that I had to have. Big block graphic on that joint. You know you gotta have that. Thanks for all you do for the community. So this is from Yusef. This was a gift. I'm super appreciative. Yusef the Moorish GOAT, someone that I definitely always look up to in the game. Just a super humble dude, a hardworking dude, and has been since the beginning. He shot me this, bro. Like, he just shot me the Spawn HBOT. He had this on his Virtual Flea Live, and he was talking about, you know, when he pulled it up, I was like, oh yeah, that's from HBO animation on the sleeve hit. And I told him, like, yeah, this is what would show up at the beginning of the show. And I was like, yeah, that's from the animated series, bro. Like, I used to watch this. It used to come on so late because it was inappropriate for kids, so it wasn't a kid's cartoon. It used to come on so late on HBO that my dad used to have to tape it on the VHS, and the next day I would watch it on the VCR. And yeah, man, just good memories. Crazy ass dark show. Definitely not for kids, but you know, an adult themed cartoon that was really cool because at that time anything Spawn was crazy. All right, up next, this is from Third Wheel Vintage. Here we go. Opening this up. I might have just had too many packages, bro. Woohoo! Won this in an auction, my very first auction win. This is a Dracula joint. So I have a Dracula joint already that I have in my I have it in the I'm wearing it in the Vintage Awards video. But here's another one. I wanted it because it has the blood writing on the top like that. This thing's insane. Had to have this joint. My size too, nice XL. All right. Up next, this one is from, I don't see Adam. Oh, this is, damn, I forgot who this is. Oh, this is Born in My Bag. Yes, I got this. He was on live for a quick sec, and he hopped in, and he had the Max LT. Had to hop on that. So thank you very much for this joint. Classic 90s commercial. Up next, we got, so when Animals Los Angeles was live, he had this Peter Max NASCAR shirt, and I wasn't able to get my hands on it because you know, he had the website and people were already buying from the website, and by the time I went to go check this one out later in the day, it was already sold. But then someone else reached out to me for this one. Who was it? It was doesn't have the @ on here. Damn, the homie though. But he's like, yo, I saw that you wanted this shirt and I have it. So I bought this one off of him for a really good price, so I'm super hyped on that. And as you saw, I also got it from Max as well, so I had a double. I guess I doubled up. Thank you very much for that, guys. I appreciate it. Up next, we got Lucky Devil Vintage. This is a banger because Lucky Devil only has bangers, so I'm super hyped. Lucky Devil sticker. I wish sticker would have been in the package, dude. That's a really cool sticker. I would have put that up on my wall over here. Nicely wrapped up. Let's open that up. Oh, we did get the sticker. There you go. I'm going to throw that up right now. All right, cool. There's the wrapping, and boom. We get the Eminem, the Real Slim Shady graphic on the front with the date, 2002. That thing's insane with the criminal hit on the front, and then on the back, Eminem with the Celtic tattoo-like artwork right there. This thing's crazy. Hell yeah, hyped on that. Alright, so those are all the packages. Super hyped for all the things that are in there. A couple things I'm going to have to figure out what I'm going to keep. But this is the last one that we have here, and it is a poster for sure. So So let's open this joint up. All right, so this one right here is from my boy Josh, Hyped Experience, and he threw these my way on the house. And you know, I'm buying posters right now because I want to start filling up the room, man. This is my office. When we moved into this place, or when we were looking for a place, I wanted to make sure that we had a room for me to be able to do my work, because this is something that I really love to do, and I like to really, and when I do work, I really kick my legs up, you know what I mean, stretch my arms out and really make my space my own. So as you can't see, but I have a rack in here, I have shirts folded up to the roof, I have just shirts everywhere, and when it comes to my workspace, I want to be able to work at my leisure and my comfort. I love what I do, so my office is like my sanctuary. So I like to be able to just come in here, go live, you know, process all my new buys, open up packages, fold t-shirts, measure them, photograph them. It's just like, again, this is my sanctuary. This is my little t-shirt sanctuary. So I'm trying to really make it my own. And I've always wanted to have a room with posters all over it. Never really did that. My mom was super strict on like keeping the house clean and all that stuff. She wasn't with that messy talk. So this room is definitely gonna get plastered up with posters. So keep an eye out. You'll be catching these up there soon. But let me show you what we got. So we got this Point Break, bro. One of my favorite all-time movies, action movies as a kid. Oh man, this movie is so badass. I had to have this poster, and man, I'm super hyped on this one. Point Break, crazy. It looks like it's rolled up with another one, and the other one that it's got right here is, ooh, this is one that you guys are probably gonna clown me for, but I love this movie, bro. This shit is so sick. It's such a unique story. Like, I don't know why they haven't remade this shit. It's Ghost. Patrick Swayze, rest in peace, with Demi Moore. If you have not seen this movie, you gotta check it out. Whoopi Goldberg is so good in it. The #1 movie of 1990. It's definitely a date movie, so when you throw this on and you guys have a good time watching it, yeah, just remember your boy gave you that suggestion. All right, so you got to go check out Ghost. We got the Point Break poster. Now the next poster that we got right here, I forgot what I asked for. See, this is what's fun, is like opening up all these packages on one day, because you forget what you got coming. So, and of course, you know your boy had to go with the Terminator 2, Judgment Day, big ass Arnold Schwarzenegger. Woo. Hey Josh, that's big love, bro. I appreciate you on these. Damn. I'm gonna go watch this flick right now. Anyway, you guys, thank you very much for chilling with me, opening up all these packages. If you see anything in here that you like, DM me on Instagram. If not, it'll all be hitting the website soon. I gotta go because I gotta wash all this stuff. I like everything to be crispy clean. I'm gonna start hanging up these posters. Look forward to seeing these on the walls. Thank you for chilling with me and watching me open up all these packages. Much love. Peace. Check out the Virtual Flea every Sunday.